mode.
Okay, everyone. We should be live now. So, everyone, hi. If you guys can hear me, welcome to this very special webinar. It's the first of our training webinars that we're going to be doing over the next few weeks. And in this special webinar today, we have special guest Mr. W. He is able to make between 31,000 to 40 per day online. All right. So the time now is almost 7 p.m. Eastern time. I've still got a lot of people arriving, so we're going to just wait about 3 to 5 minutes for everyone to get on a call. So everyone has a fair chance of learning this system. Okay. But before we go any further, can everyone just tell me if you guys can hear me? Okay. If you can hear me, just please type in a yes into the chat box, and that will be appreciated. All right, thanks a lot, Bruce, Adam, Casey, Maureen, John, Peter, Harold, Chris. Okay, thanks a lot, guys. I guess you can hear me. And is my audio low? Is it okay? Do I need to turn it up or anything? Because I am using a Wi-Fi connection right now, and hopefully it doesn't cut off, because while I was doing some testing about an hour ago with Mr. W on this call, it kept getting cut off. So if I do get cut off at any time, Mr. W, who I'm going to introduce to in a minute, he'll just take over from me anyway. So guys, yeah, again, welcome. I'm going to we're going to start the call in about 2.5 minutes time. Just wait for everyone to get on this call. We have a jam-packed call today. We had over 4,500 people registered for this call. However, only 1,000 people can get on this call. That's the maximum, and we're almost at 1,000 people on this webinar, which is crazy. Okay, Reynaldo says, why am I using a Wi-Fi connection if I'm having a big webinar? I know that's like such a weird thing for me to do, right? Well, the reason is, Reynaldo, because I just MacBook Air functions that I can't put in an Ethernet connection. I can only use Wi-Fi, which sucks. So I have to use this Wi-Fi connection to do this big webinar. So I'm sorry about that. That's just the way it is. So let's see here. So guys, we're just going to wait for everyone else to come. Audio some people are saying my audio is cutting out. Some people are saying it's good. Can you guys still hear me now? Okay. Melvin asked he's asking me what camera did I use to shoot that video to promote his webinar. It's called a Canon 550D. Okay, Melvin, Canon 550D. It's a DSLR camera. Okay. All right, guys. So we are almost at 2 minutes past the hour. And I guess we might as well get started, because we're almost at 1,000 people on this call, and I know everyone's busy. And guys, are you guys eager to get started? If you want me to get started, type in a yes, and we'll get started on this amazing webinar that we're gonna have today, because I know you guys are eagerly awaiting. Okay. All right. So, guys, welcome to the first official webinar. Okay. So what we're going to be doing is over the next few weeks, we're going to be doing special live step-by-step training to show you how to use this good money. But let it go off with a bang and have a special guest on the call. Okay. And I actually met this guy at a seminar when I spoke in London in January. Okay. Was anyone actually at that seminar, by the way, that I spoke at in January in London. If you was there, type in a yes. It'll be good to see. Okay, Karen Mills. Okay, John was there. Antonio was there. Hey, Chima, how you doing, Chima? I know exactly who you are. Okay, quite a lot of people were there. Okay, so guys, at that seminar, I actually met this guy. Okay, who taught, he came up to me and told me, he's been using some of the techniques that I taught him to make some good money with. Okay, but then he also told me that he's developed this system himself that he's been using to make over $31,000 to $41,000 per month with free traffic. Okay, and all he spends is about 30 to 40 minutes per day online applying these techniques. Okay, can you? Some people say they can't hear me. If you guys can still hear me, type in a yes, please. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So guys, anyway, I asked this guy, Mr. W, and you're going to meet him in a minute. I asked this guy, can you somehow, can I show this method to my members and friends and my subscribers? Because I love, my subscribers. I love sharing them stuff that actually works. There's a lot of stuff out there in the market that doesn't work, and I just want to show my subscribers and friends, you guys here, what stuff that actually works, right? So I pretty much begged him, not begged, but I had to do a lot of convincing and twisting his arm, and I eventually got him to be on this call here today, so he can share with you these awesome techniques. And I've been using them myself over the past 2 weeks. I was gonna show you a live login, but the internet is being quite slow, and I don't want to take up too much of your time. So what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to go ahead and hand the microphone over to Mr. W. So, Mr. W, are you there?
I am indeed, Jani. I am indeed. Thank you very much for that introduction. Can everyone hear me all right? Just let me know if you can hear me, because unlike Jani, I do have a wired connection, so you guys should not have any problems at all listening to me. There shouldn't be any cutouts at all. Good. Everyone can hear me. Great. All right, guys. So I'm Mr. W, also known as Deep Walia. And tonight we've got a very exciting webinar for you, and just give me a couple of minutes to change over my screen so you guys can see my my screen, basically. Just give me a second.
Yeah.
Okay, can you guys see my screen?
Yeah.
Great. Can you guys see my screen? Brilliant. Brilliant, brilliant. So tonight, guys, what we're going to be doing is I'm going to be going through the system and the formula that I've been using online now for quite some time. I'm really glad, actually, that Jani's obviously got some really good results with the stuff that I've showed him over the last couple of weeks, and unfortunately, he can't show you a live proof of that. But I will be tonight, and I'm going to be showing you exactly what we're going to be doing, exactly what the formula is, exactly what my system is, and we're going to be doing that live tonight. So please let me show you. Without further ado, let's get started. Jani, are you all right for me to get started straight away?
Yeah, go ahead, man.
Okay, guys, thank you very much. So I'm just going to let this go live. So everyone can see my screen fully, yeah? Good, good, good. So I'm Mr. W, and using my system currently online, I'm making anywhere between about $31,000 to $41,000 per month. Now I spend about 34 minutes per day running this system. So I'm going to run through my presentation that I made for you guys today. Jani, got me on the call tonight, and I'm very excited to be sharing this stuff with you. So without further ado, please turn off your Skypes, your Facebook, your Twitter, turn your speakers up, grab yourself a pen and a pad, because we will be going through some very exciting stuff today, and I sincerely mean that. So make sure your speakers are turned up, and make sure you got a pen and pad, because you guys are about to learn some really cool techniques. There's not going to be nothing hidden at all. I'm going to be revealing pretty much my whole system to you guys, and you will be absolutely, definitely shocked on virtually not that it's easy, but it's very simple for you guys, and I'm going to be sharing that as we go on. And I'm going to be telling you a little bit about me, because most of you won't have heard my name before. I'm not out there in terms of on the surface of the internet marketing world. Was a fairly underground marketer, and now I'm beginning to surface my head. So please let me tell you a little bit about myself, and we'll get started. So you guys can put a face to a name. That's me in the top right hand corner. My name is Deep Walia. Before I got started online, I was actually an ex-lifeguard at a swimming pool, and I even worked at Burger King before I actually got I was at university. I was almost bankrupt because of a stupid popcorn maker. The popcorn maker that I had was given as a free gift when I decided to opt for a credit card by Barclays, a Visa credit card. That got me into all sorts of debt, and it was a very, very tough time for me. But fast forwarding a couple of years, I found some way. I think online I found some advertisement to make money online, and like many, I struggled at first, but I pushed through, and I found a system that now really works for me. And I want to show you guys some proof on that, and before I get started, because I know there's a lot of hype out there. There's a lot of systems that don't work or that are incomplete, but I'm going to be showing you a complete system that works very, very well. And I won't just be showing you some screenshots. I'm going to be showing you live login accounts. So these are the type of traffic stats, and as you guys know, you can see a traffic statistic on the screen right now. It's all about traffic. Once you have your site up, it's all about getting as much traffic to your site as possible. So I've taken various screenshots from my Google Analytics account. For obviously security reasons, I've had to blur out the URL, and I think you guys can completely appreciate that. So you can see here that manually, and before I actually really got my system going, I had about 485 visitors, and you can see that I've circled that. And again, this is beforehand. I was ramping up the system, 4,603 visitors. We got my Google Analytics account for you there. And again, we've got 2,500 visitors, and you can see the traffic statistics there. Now, when I started to ramp it up a little bit and really got the system going, and really started to push hard at what I was doing, you can see there that a massive jump in the traffic statistics. None of this has been doctored or whatever you want to call it. It's a complete screenshot. The only thing that I've taken out for security reasons is the URL. And you can see clearly there, page views is 31,606 visitors, unique visitors 8,684, and it's just a massive spike in increase. And obviously this is somewhat proving the system that I run really does work for me and does bring in a nice income. Just a little bit more. There we go, 56,000 page views there. Again, running an automated system online with free traffic, just spending about half an hour a day really driving traffic to my sites, and I'm going to be showing that with you just shortly. Again, this is another one, customer loyalty. You can see here a huge spike, almost about 60% are return customers. So again, I've got the same customers coming back to me and buying again, which is obviously very, very good for my income. 40% returning customers. You can see there I've just enlarged that for you because it was a bit difficult. What I want to do is show you some income proofs. There you go. So the system now makes me over $41,000 per month. This is from two separate niches that I work in, and I'm going to be explaining a lot more to you as we go on. You can see that I had some very good days in December before Christmas on the 17th, had a good day in December the 22nd, and also if we move over to niche number 2, January the 28th, January 24th, 23rd, and obviously January the 17th. Now, I know for a fact, guys, that screenshots can easily be provided, and I'm going to be logging into account and showing you right now because I want to get rid of any sort of doubt that you have. Just another sort of proof shot for you. You can see there that whoops, just give me a second. There you go. You can see there that we're full on the webinar, sorry. Okay, you can see there that my name is up here on the top right-hand corner just by this arrow, and you can see that's my PayPal account, and within 7 days that's what I was able to generate. This was back in September, October last year, and again, this is a recent Clickbank account. Now, does anyone want to see me to log in and actually show you live proof to make sure that obviously this is not something that I've just picked up from anywhere? Who wants me to log in and show you live? Yeah? Yeah, I'm getting a lot of yeses. One says no, yes, yes, please do, yes, of course. Okay, let me just very quickly, I don't do this to boast, guys. I'm really not doing this to boast at all. But what I want to do is just show you for real that this is me and this is the system working. So can everyone just see my screen? I need to pop out the questions box again very quickly. Everyone can see me on Google, yeah? Great, okay. I've got my trusty robo form here that keeps all my passwords. Okay. Log in. And here we go. All right, so we're logging into one of my accounts right now, guys, and I'm going to be showing you. I actually run 2 or 3 sites with this. There we go. 2 or 3 sites in this account, and you can see they're live up here. That I'm bringing in there March the 15th, $450 a day. March the 14th, 558. Had some really good days in the 7th, 8th, and 9th of March. And the consistent money coming in, and this is just one account. So I'm going to be showing you exactly how I achieved these results today live on this webinar in the next on this webinar. So don't worry, it's nothing hocus pocus. Let me just log out of that account and we'll get started immediately. Just give me a second. Okay, everyone can see my screen now. Okay, it's gone black. There we go. Great. Okay, so that's some proof for you guys, just to make sure that you guys really appreciate where I'm coming from. A little bit about me. Just one slide. That's me. I'm just a very regular guy. You can see me in the middle there. Me and my girlfriend Claire. Me and my fiance, sorry, Claire. We are now actually having a baby, which is really cool. And that's me and my sister there in the top right-hand corner. We're actually in Dubai. That's me in the bottom there in the Maldives. Me and my dad over in Egypt. Me and my mum and my sister on the bottom left. And thanks to what I do online now, actually, I've actually been able to go to some very, very cool places in the world, and obviously mix with people that I would never been able to mix with. And one of those people were Richard Branson. So I'm really quite privileged for that. And yeah, it's just goes to show what kind of wealth and freedom is available online for you out there, especially using this system. So without further ado, does any of this sound familiar to you guys? The online business frustration that I faced, I know that I had, was out there in the industry. There was too much BS and hype. One of the frustrations that I had was getting traffic. How do you get traffic? What is traffic? Creating a product and developing a website. All of this sort of stuff was difficult when I first got started. And I didn't really understand everything, and this is just one of the frustrations, or 4 of the frustrations that I faced out there. So if you relate to any of that, then hopefully tonight I can completely eradicate all of that for you, because it is quite simple when you get down to it. Now, this is what I thought I was going to have to learn when I was getting internet marketing. So you can see you're pretty much stuck in a minefield of information overload. You've got to learn all this new kind of stuff: Facebook, Skype, Vimeo, Bebo, and it kind of pretty much completely blows your mind, and you don't know where to start. You kind of get lost before you get started. But really, guys, it's not a huge problem, because the normal route to making money online is very simple. It's you have a product, you have a site and traffic, you convert the traffic into sales, and you make money. Who would agree with that? Who would agree that that is the normal route to making money online? Yeah. Okay, I'm getting quite a few yeses coming in. Now, what I wanted to do when I was making good money online doing this kind of method recently, but there was a better way to make money online, and at this time when I didn't know it, obviously I didn't know what I didn't know, so I went to start working to find out a better route. Now, the route that I actually took was kind of similar to this, and it's one simple formula, and I like to call the formula my special mug. Now that again is a picture of me with my mug, and one of the reasons why I put this mug up there is to show people that you'll see what I mean by the next slide, but it's to show it that it is my mug, and it's not something that I just picked up off the internet. You see, this is my whole business. This mug represents how I operate online and how I make money online. It's the outer ring, you can completely see there is the market. The inner ring is a sub-market. And the inside ring is what I call the bullseye, the niche. And that's where I make my money. All my money comes from that center ring. And now a lot of people will tell you that it's, we need to get into a market. It's easy to make money online when you get into a big market because there's a lot of people looking for that product. But what they fail to tell you is that there's also a lot of competition. Now, if you go for the less competitive markets where the demand is still high, but the supply is low, you're still going to make money, and lots of it. And the main reason is because there is very low competition, and you just start to clean up. If you can outdo the competition and there's not a lot of it, you're going to make more money than actually going into the wider market where there's going to be a lot of competition. So who would agree that this is a fairly accurate metaphor, using the mug as a very good way of summarizing a business? Because I had the mug first, and I didn't realize what I was doing until one day I was just a bit stuck on something, and I actually I had an aha moment, as they say. So that's what I do online. I'm going to break it down, but it's important for me to give you somewhat of a bird's eye view. And that's the business. I aim for bullseye every single time, and I get it. I get bullseye every single time because my system works, and I know how to work it. Now, in a nutshell, this is breaking it down slightly further. You need a growing market with low supply and high demand. That equals the bullseye. So I'm just going to go over that again. A growing market, so something which is not saturated. So if we're looking, let me give you an example. Let's take weight loss as the market. Then in the middle, the sub-market, we can call it weight loss for people in the UK. And then in the niche, we can call it for weight loss for people in the UK over 40. Now that would be classed as a niche or a niche in the UK. Now, even to take it even further, you could do it for weight loss for over 40s for people in the UK who are white. Okay, now that may be a growing market, and there could be low supply because of genetical differences in people who are white and Asian and black, etc. Now, if the supply is low but the demand is high, whatever the search terms are, you can go ahead and rank for those terms. You can easily find out, and I'm going to show you how. You can easily find out and basically put your shop in front of them. Once you put your shop in front of them, these are all buyers looking to buy. Otherwise, they wouldn't be typing in those keywords. So we're looking at buyer keywords in a growing market with low supply and high demand. And that, my friends, is the bullseye. That is my market, and that is my system. Sorry, that's not my market. That is my system, and that is the bullseye system. So I pretty much coined this. I got this done to an art, and I was doing this very, very frequently. And like Jani said, I was showing him, and he was quite amazed. And I like to call this phase of the system niche omega. It's finding the market, then the sub-market, and then the niche. And I got very good at this, and I like to call this niche omega. And the tools, I'm going to share some tools with you right now. You can see them on your screen. Some of you may have seen, well, all of you would have seen these logos, hopefully. Some of you may not have seen the slightly smaller parts on Google, and some of you might not know how to use it, so I'm going to show you, well, I'll tell you what to do when you're using these tools. These are all free tools, guys. You can use Google Insights, which is a very, very cool very cool research facility. For Google will show you their insights into what's happening in their search engine. They will show you trend analysis, their search volumes, where they're coming from in the world, who is most popular looking at it. And Insights, as one person has just said in the questions, is Insights rocks completely. It does show you a lot of information. The other is Google Trends. Google Trends is another analytics tool which really gives you some detailed information into markets and niches that you are searching. You can find out all sorts of trend analysis, and that's all free. Amazon also do a bestsellers and up and trending kind of research module, and if you go over to their site and scroll to the bottom, you can actually find out what their bestsellers are and what's starting to pick up over in Amazon. And Amazon is a huge online shopping portal, as you would know. eBay also do the same thing, and eBay and Amazon, obviously, you could say they're in competition, but they're kind of not. But eBay really does give you comparable data with Amazon, so it gives you another angle with your research when you are actually going into your market. So make sure you actually write those down if you don't know them already, and use them. One thing that I want to tell you guys, and it'll probably be a very big shock to you, is that Google lies. When you search, and I'm going to tell you why Google lies, and people obviously thinking out there, why does Google lie? It's the big G. People refer it to as the most visited site online, just after Facebook now. But Google lies for some very valid reasons, and some of you might not know this, but I'm going to share some insider content with you. Google search results are so broad that a lot of this search, a lot of the results that you're looking for are actually irrelevant to your search term, especially if you're a buyer looking to buy something, unless you type in a very specific key phrase. The actual results that you're looking for are more likely to be buried in many pages below, and their sites do not get indexed immediately. And what I mean by the points that I've just read out is, if you think of, let's take a TV, for example, a new Panasonic or Sony TV. Now, when you take a TV and you're looking to do some research or buy it, and you put in Panasonic TV DV something, the model number, you're likely to go to Panasonic's site where you'll find some information, or possibly Wikipedia will come up and something like that. You're not getting presented with the buying options most of the time, or if you're looking for other kind of keywords, Google has authority sites ranked way before the actual buying sort of site. So if you're a seller, ranking in Google is very good, but there is a better search engine that you can use to find out your competition and what's out there, and I'm going to be sharing that with you. Another thing is Google, their data is not real time, and that's just because of the way their algorithm works, and because they're so damn big that they probably can't keep up. So one of my secret weapons is Now Relevant. Now, some of you guys may not have seen this, probably wouldn't have seen this actually, and I'll be surprised if you have, but if you have, well done. Now Relevant is a search engine. Don't do it now, don't go there, just stay with me on the webinar. If you use nowrelevant.com, that is a search engine that's the algorithm that they use works completely different to Google. You can actually use a slide bar on the website and search within 1 to 14 days, within the last 1 to 14 days. So for example, if we used an example of the LA Lakers out in the US, or Arsenal Football Club in the UK, and we searched it with Google, we're going to find in Google, Arsenal Football Club, something in Wikipedia, something to do with the FA Sports and the governing body. But if you go over to Now Relevant and type in Arsenal Football Club or LA Lakers, you're going to find out news, specifically the latest news to do with their club, to do with the players. Possibly the players have been, got caught drink driving, or over in a club or something like that. Something to do with the players relevant to right now, and that is present. And how you relate this to your market is, you can find out what is going on in your market, in your niche, that is relevant now to you. So it's really important that this is one of my tools that I use, one of the not so secret tools now because you guys know, but this is one of the tools that I use, and it's very, very powerful. After that, you need to concentrate on traffic, and this is a big, big thing on traffic. When you have your site live and you've done your research using all the tools that I've just given you, we have to concentrate on traffic. And I use the analogy of you have a shop, you have a site up live on the internet, and you need to put that site. Your aim is to get that site in the middle of Times Square, in the middle of London, Oxford Street, in the middle of Tokyo. You don't want it in some cottage, in a village, in some suburban area where no one is going to be. You need to get as many people to see that site as possible, because the more people that see that site, obviously, the more people that are going to buy, and they're going to convert into sales for you. Now, nowadays, the internet has come along so fast, and it's important that you keep up with speed. So I'm going to be sharing with you very quickly some of the stuff that I do to generate traffic. Now, in front of you, you should see about 8, 9, possibly 10 icons. The top left, you'll see an orange square. Now, that is a symbol. You've probably seen that many times before. That is a symbol for RSS. Now, RSS feeds is a very, very good traffic generating tool. You can use that by subscribing to RSS feeds and actually putting those out there to generate traffic to your site. The next one along to the right-hand side with the balls is backlinks. You can generate backlinks to your site. Ultimately, the more backlinks that you drive, the more backlinks that you put over in your site, the better traffic that you're going to get. Not necessarily does it mean that you're going to actually get a higher ranking. That comes later. But backlinking is very, very crucial. Over to the right, you can see the YouTube logo, and that is video marketing. And video marketing has taken a huge, huge spike and has been massive over the last 6 months to a year, and it's growing bigger and bigger. And YouTube and video marketing is a very, very good traffic source, high quality, and you can do this by going and submitting your videos to YouTube and adding your links in the video below the video. In the middle there, where you can see all those lovely colourful men, that's what I like to call forum posting. And forum posting is where you go, let's say we're doing something for pregnant women. I'm currently going through pregnancy myself. Not me personally, sorry, my girlfriend. Although my belly might look like I'm going through pregnancy, I'm not. But if we're going through, if we're in the pregnancy market, we need to go to a forum and sign up where people are talking about pregnancy products. They're talking about the problems, talking about all sorts of things that they could possibly want or need during pregnancy. Now, where better to find buyers or people that are looking for products or solutions that you have than a forum where people are actually talking about this. So if you go in and make friends and sign up accounts over in forums, you can start posting, but not spamming, start posting up links in forums and getting some sales and backlinks through there. Over in the left, you can see e-zine articles, article directory, and article marketing is still very, very big. People tend to push it aside now because of video marketing and social media, but it's still very, very big. E-zine's articles is one of the biggest directory submission directories out there, and still very, very good. Just below that, you can see CNN, the logo of CNN. And I like to refer to that logo as press releases. And if you guys didn't know what press release is, it's a high-quality article, a very high-quality article that carries authority and really pushes a kind of a news release out there and carries a lot of weight. Again, this is a very powerful traffic tool when you use it correctly, and you can find information on that on the internet, but you can start to drive some really high-quality targeted traffic with with press releases. On the right, on the left-hand side, the orange logo, podcast. Now, podcast is really something new. A lot of people don't seem to be using this right now. I do, and it's a very powerful way. It's an audio version of possibly your article or your press release, and it goes out there onto podcast directories, and again, can really drive some targeted traffic to you. So make sure when you're doing this, you do get to use doing all of this and get on top of it. The last but not least is social media. Now, social media, as you know, has taken over the internet in a big way over the last year, 2 years, 3 years. First it was MySpace, back in the day it was ICQ, now it's Facebook and Twitter. Social bookmarking, social posting is a very powerful resource for traffic generation and backlinking, because you have groups in thousands, in tens of thousands, in hundreds of thousands of people who are interested in markets, in niches, in products, in solutions that you may not even know about, which means that you're losing out on opportunities, which ultimately means you're losing out on money. Now, if you go to Facebook and MySpace and Bebo, you can start to create accounts and keep logs in spreadsheets. This is the way that I used to do it. Keep your logs and start to make friends, become a member of a group, or even start a group, which is even better. And Google Buzz is also a very good way of generating traffic to your site. So make sure that you consider all of that when you are generating traffic. And when you start to really systemize this, you will understand that syndicating these traffic tools is one of the most powerful things you can do, because you can get your site up. Getting sites up can be difficult, but it's not that hard at all, and I'm going to show you why it's not hard in a second. But driving traffic is one of the biggest problems you can have out there. And what I've just talked about, in its simplicity, is one of the most fundamental yet powerful ways that you can drive traffic. If you combine those things, you will have definitely a winning formula to driving traffic to your site. I actually do this so well now in my system that I have, that I like to call this Traffic Zeus. This is just, you know, I've gone with like a Greek theme, but this is a really powerful method that I use, and I like to call it Traffic Zeus. Now, when I was running my system, when I was not running my system, sorry, when I was running this kind of manually, I had I was earning some really good money, but what I wanted to do was to try and scale up. So just before I go on to that, I want to just recap with you with the niche omega part. What you want to do is do some research and find a market. Find a market which has low supply and high demand. Find a product and be affiliated with it. Don't yet, if you're starting out, or if you don't know how to create your own product, don't yet create a product. Then you grab yourself a domain and some hosting, create a site, create a website, and then make it live. Okay, that's what you need to do. Recap on Traffic Zeus. You need to write some articles and submit them to e-signs and article directories. Generate backlinks, submit your content to RSS feeds, create a video and submit them to YouTube, create a podcast, use social posting, Facebook, Twitter, StumbleUpon, and forum posting and commenting, as well as create and send out press releases. Again, very powerful once you combine everything. Now, I was stuck quite a few months ago because I was running this system very well. I was earning some good money, but I think the slide that you can see pretty much represents the position that I was in, because unless I was to spend you know, all day, every day, 7 days a week online, I wasn't able to make more money because I was manually doing everything that I had to do. Now, who would agree with me that there's only so you can do when you're actually running all that stuff yourself? You've got, you know, you're posting, you're setting up sites, so it's quite a difficult, not a difficult task. It's simple to do, but it's kind of repetitive, right? So it takes up a lot of time. Exactly, a lot of people. Let me just pull out the questions box so I can see your comments quickly, because I put them aside. Okay, great. So a lot of people are saying that you know, you can only do so much, and it's tough to do that. So clearly there was a solution that I needed to put into place in order for me to make more money. So what I needed to do was to very simply automate my process, and those cogs really display what I had to do next, and that was obviously to automate my process and really start to churn out more sites and scale up. So I'm about to show you exactly what I do, exactly my software that I got made for me that does pretty much everything for me. So who would like to see that? Is anyone interested in seeing exactly what I use? Yeah? Good. Right. Let me take you over to a live demonstration of the software that I use every day of my internet business. Everyone can still see my screen, yeah? Great. Someone's just put, there should be a drum roll. Okay, just in the top right hand corner you can see that I like to call it Niche Omega, and that's what I did call it when I was creating the software. You got Niche Omega right here loading up. So you can see here that this is, drum roll please, thank you. Now you can see here that this is the main software that I use, the main interface, and when I was designing this I needed to make it very simple. I wanted it to be easy, I wanted it to be quick, I didn't want to mess around with anything. So what I very simply do is I've got one of two options. I can either create a project or open an existing project. Very simply, I could create a new project, guys. I call the project a name. I'm going to give you a live demonstration. There's many people that say I shouldn't give live demonstrations because anything could go wrong, but I'm going to give you one because there's nothing wrong with this system and I absolutely love it. So I'm going to call this Jani Special Webinar. Right, and all I have to do is select the location of where I would like this to, the file to be saved. So I want to click desktop so I can show you afterwards, and I'm going to select a template. Now in this version right now I have 15 templates and pretty much anyone I can mold to anything. So I'm going to go ahead and show you one of the templates. I select template 1 and I click the preview button. That gives me a preview of what the site's going to look like, or what the template looks like, and I can click close. You can see here that there are several templates. I'm just going to very quickly show you a couple of them randomly. You can see there that one, and I'm getting more templates added as I go along, so obviously I like to change things up. Now let me create a site for you live on the internet, live on this webinar. Let me just click, let me go to this one right here. I've actually made this site and used it, and I'm going to show you a live working site, and I'm going to show you a couple actually in just a second after I complete this with you. So I'm going to click OK, and the software will now remember that, select my template and put it in its memory. Now you can see here that the 5 easy steps that I use to making money online and making my site. Very easy. I click my affiliate details. Now currently I can monetize my site in 3 ways. I can use Google AdSense, I can be affiliated to a product on Clickbank, or pretty much any platform as long as they give me a link. Now I can also have an Amazon link. Now for example, let's go ahead and use an easy example for tonight, http www.google.com. And I want to tell the software that I want to use Clickbank. Save details. Great, you have saved your affiliate details. And as you can see over in the right hand side, this software tells me it's gone green, which tells me and signals to me that I've done that portion correctly. Now if I go to keyword research, number 2, I just need to search the keywords. Now this is a very special, this bit in the software, because this particular research module, the keyword search module, is not hooked up to any sort of keyword data. It's hooked up to specific niche data that will give me the information that I want when it comes to finding low competition and high demanding sites. So I'm going to go ahead and search something very random like water. Oh, if I could spell right, water. I'm going to tell the software that I only want 25 results. Obviously you guys are on the call, it might take some time to bring back the rest. So I'm going to choose 25 and I click OK. Now you can see here that the software is telling me that it's searching, please wait. And as it does that, this is now going to bring back a whole load of data for me. And you can see here that the top part of the screen shows me the keywords and the volume. And then below on the bottom half you can see niche bucket, keywords, and keywords in bucket. So what you're looking for is these keywords in a bucket and the different variations to the niche bucket and the keywords over here. Now, once I find a couple of the keywords that I like, I need to think about what sort of domain name I'm going to have. And one of the other cool things about this software is it will help me find a keyword-rich domain so I can help my ranking. So if we go for, if we click water pump up here, and we click tank water, and we click water garden, we can tell the software save search result. It will save my results in its memory bank, and I click OK, and then we're going to go over to the main screen again, and you can see here it's gone green and it tells me, bang, you've done that part absolutely fine, move on now. Go over to domain list, and when I go here, it will remember the keywords that I selected and saved in the previous step, in step 2. Now I'm going to go ahead and just for ease click the first one, water pump. Now remember guys, what we're looking for is a keyword rich domain, and I'm going to see if it's available. Now again, the software connects and sees if there is waterpump.com, .net, .org available, and you can see on your screen now it's told me that waterpump.com is registered, waterpump.net is registered, but below that it tells me what ones are available and what are keyword rich for me that I can grab. Oops, pardon me. I'm just going to take a sip of water, guys. Just give me a second because my throat's slightly parched. Okay, so you can see here that it's telling me that 12v-water-pumps.com is registered, but 12pumpvoltwater.com is available. Now we could be, we could be really interested in that one. So all we need to do is click this GoDaddy link, and it will take you over to grab the domain, and it will tell you it's available. Very, very easy. I don't have to go anywhere else apart from use the software, which is what I was aiming for, and which is what I now have. Now I'll go back to the main screen. Step 4, again, software has told me that it's gone green, and it tells me that everything's fine. Now if I click this, it will bring up the main template, the HTML editor, and the content spinner. Very important, guys, the content spinner. Oops, let me scroll up. And you can see here, this was the template that I selected at the beginning. Now, really what I want to do is, the template is there for me. All I now need to do is just go ahead and change a few things. Now, this section will allow you to do a few things. You can obviously go ahead and change the content in here if you wish. You can go ahead and mess about with it. This is a live demonstration, and very, very simple. You would put your content in here. The next thing that you want to do, or you can do, is add your affiliate link. Remember, we chose what monetization method we wanted. So what we now need to do is tell the software, put my affiliate link on this word here, conflicting. So I just click add affiliate links, drop down, Clickbank, insert link. And now you can see that that's gone green. As I highlight over it, it goes blue and underlines it. That link is now hyperlinked with my affiliate link. I don't need to mess around sorry, with any coding or anything like that. Very, very, very simple. The other cool things that you can do within here, without any coding knowledge or anything like that, is you can actually spin the content. So if I wanted to spin this word, I would go ahead and spin my word. You can see that word was conflicting, and it's showing me now these three words here: conflicting, inconsistent, disagreeing, and contradictory. We can put inconsistent, and we scroll up, and you can see there that that's now gone to inconsistent. Okay. We can also do that with the whole of our paragraph up here. So if we don't want to do just a word, we do the whole paragraph. So we spin the content here. Now, I'll just show you very quickly how you do that. Click, and again, you get these drop downs: controversial, questionable, come over to claim, declare, and you can see here that we are starting to spin the content, which is really, really cool. Now we just say publish content, and it puts the content into our site. Very, very simple again. The other thing that you can do with this, within this, what I do is I put in. I'm not going to do it now again, but what I can do is put in an image. Very simply, click the button, locate the folder, locate the file, and just pop it in there. I can also, as you probably saw, this is a video. I can put a video in the software by simply clicking embed video, and it will bring up a dialog box, and you can put a link to YouTube in there, and that also can be a part of your traffic strategy when you have your own video links and your own video. Obviously that brought me a little error there because I didn't put anything in. So now you have that. You spent 2-3 minutes creating your site, and you just click save, and it's saved. That is as quick as you need. That is as long as you need to take in order to get your site up online. We can also preview that by pressing the preview button. Now if we go back over to the main page, again it's telling me it's gone green and everything is fine. The next thing, guys, is FTP. Now if you guys don't know about FTP, some of you may, some of you might not, so I'm very quickly going to tell you. You just need to pop your information in these fields here. Select the location of the folder and click upload, and the software will just upload it to the internet, and before you know it, your site is live, online, ready to start receiving sales and money. That is one of these softwares that I use in my system. Now, who would agree that that would vastly increase my online earnings if I was able to put up sites every day? Oops, I think Jani there was just coughing. Was that you, Jani?
Yeah, sorry, carry on.
Okay. Maybe you should have a glass of water as well. Oops, let me... Okay. What is FTP? FTP, don't worry, guys. I can see some of the questions coming up there. Now, you guys would agree that that would vastly increase my my online earnings if I was able to put up sites, you know, pretty much five a minute. Well, let's say 5 an hour if it was. Correct? I think my go-to is stalled slightly. Can everyone hear me? Someone said they can't hear me. Yeah? So now I have my site live, and everything is live on the internet, ready for me to start driving traffic to, which is the next part of my system. And who would like to see the next part of my Niche Omega system? Who would like to see the next part? That's it. I can see a lot of yeses coming through there. Let me just close this down and cancel this. So that, guys, is Niche Omega. Now that is what I used to do manually, and that is what I do. This is a software that I use every day to create my sites. I change up the sites, the templates, add my affiliate links, as I've shown you, step 1 to 5 of making easy money sites online. And you can see why I was able to bring those sorts of earnings in simply by putting up these sites and getting traffic to them. So I'm now going to show you the next part of the system. Now, did you guys like what you just saw? Did you guys actually, none of you guys have probably seen that before. I can pretty much guarantee that, because this is my system. That's it. Cool. Good. Right. Okay. So I'm going to show you now the next part. And like I mentioned to you when I was going through the slides about the forum posting and about the, let me just close this down, about the YouTube marketing and everything like that. I went through Traffic Zeus with you. That's the phase that I like to call it. Now this piece of software that I had again made, luckily for me, because I was making money online, running my system manually, you can see now Traffic Zeus. Can everyone see that on their screen? Let me make this slightly bigger. Yeah, everyone can see that? Good stuff. Great. Now, this is Traffic Zeus, and it does everything that I mentioned, but it does it in an automated fashion. And I'm going to go through with you very quickly what it does. and if you guys want to know a bit more, then please let me know. First of all, at the bottom here, you've got some research modules just to help you out with some research. And you can see here, it's brought up a little box. And again, if I type in water, going from the same example and click search, it's going to go out searching, and it will live searching on the internet and tell me information about the current top 10 sites. Again, you can click the number of search results, 20 or 30. This is live data coming back. You can see it working in front of your eyes. Google PageRank, number of pages indexed, links to domain, links to URL, and the tags that they're using. This is all really, really cool and vital information. You've also got the keyword selector. Again, if I use water as an example and send it out to start looking, you can search in different languages and in different countries. Now this country selection is really, really cool. Believe it or not, if you don't know how to use it, I will tell you. But this is very, very cool because you can target your niches even better when you're using this facility up here. While I've been talking, you can see that this has actually brought back keywords, competition, average monthly searches, global monthly searches, just like Google probably would show you. But the best thing about it is you have this little spade. Now this spade allows you to dig deeper. And if I click that, it will now search automatically water bottles, and it will bring back even more information, but that is more specific to water bottles. Again, this is just an example. You can see here that this has brought back relevant information. Now, very quickly, this is social media, social intelligence, sorry. Now if I click here, if I type in water and put in water and press the send button, it's going to go out there and find out posts, LinkedIn posts, MySpace posts, tweets and YouTube videos, all to do with water. Now you can see it as I scroll down. This is Twitter. You can reply directly from the software. Facebook, I reply to all of these. I get my links out there, and it does it all for me in one main spot. There doesn't seem to be many YouTube videos, but you get the idea. You can see LinkedIn there. You can see MySpace, YouTube there and there. So again, a very, very time-saving tool, and I can go out there straight away and start putting my links up there. Now that is the research module. Obviously there's a bit more to it, but I'm conscious of time today. Now, if I go back to the dashboard and show you some of the things that the Traffic Zoo software does. Submitting your content and driving traffic. Traffic Zoo is my secret weapon. It automates my traffic, my targeted traffic online. You've got their article submissions, you've got their classified submissions, PDF submission, podcasts, press release, web directory, video, social networks, social bookmarking, and RSS. I'm just going to take you inside and where you would actually start doing this, what I use. Now this screen that you can see that's popped up in front of me now is basically what you call a campaign screen, a campaign name and submission mode. Now the best thing about this, if you think about when you are in a market, let's say a dog market and a weight loss market, you may want to be somewhat two different personas. You may want to be two different people. Now, the software even caters for that. Now, you may have a name by which you go by in the doggy market, and you might have another a pen name that you go by in another market, and you can put in that within this software. Please enter a name by which you would later identify this campaign as. So you name the campaign, and then you can also click down and click the persona. If I click cancel, this is going to come up with an error, obviously, because I haven't selected anything. But I'm going to click cancel on that. You can see here at the top, you can actually create personas. If I click persona and click add, it's going to bring me up a box where I need to complete some of this information. Some of it is mandatory, some of it is not. And I go in and I can actually submit these personas to the software, and it will remember them. This is very, very cool over here as well. If I have other websites that I'm also a member of, I can just easily put them into the software, and it will remember my persona for that software, for that membership. Now I'm going to click cancel and delete there. What I want to show you is the power of how this software drives me targeted traffic in volumes. If I go over to the right here and I click submission mode and I scroll down here, I'm going to go from the top to bottom. Article. If I click article, this software actually submits to 31 article directories automatically. And if I click on go to articles here, on the left here you will see the internet window. This is live coming from the internet right now, so it's nothing that I've pre-done or anything. And you can see here that I'm able to mess around and click these links if I wanted to. Now this will go out, remember your persona, and actually submit and create your accounts for you and submit your content for you. Again, I'll show you another one, article dashboard. If I click on article dashboard, it's going to go out and grab the site and bring it back to me. And then all I need to do is to tell it to put in my information. Okay, there's something wrong with article dashboard. Let me click on Amazons, and it will bring back Amazons. There you go. Maybe something's up with the article dashboard site. But self SEO, again self SEO, scroll along here, and this does it to 31 article directories. It submits them for you. Article trader, and you can see here as I go down and I scroll through, you can see on the right hand side that this is really basically all I need to drive my traffic. Free traffic at that, absolutely free. The most expensive thing that I used to spend on was time. Now this eradicates all of my time and I drive free traffic, and I don't need to spend any time driving these, setting up these backlinks and submitting articles manually. Software automates all of this for me. Article snatch, again, I think that's pretty much enough live proof for you there that the article submission mode works absolutely fine. If I click close tab, it will then close these tabs. Very, very easy to use software. Again, if I go to blog and RSS, this will submit to over 37 blog directories. 37 blog directories. Boing, boing. It will do it for you there. And you can click the click and show and paste panel at the bottom here on the right. Blog Scholar. It will go out and bring the site back. And I think you start to get the idea. News Now. Blogged. All of these sites are really, really cool, and I've actually, there may be better sites, not better, there may be more sites out there, blog directories or article directories. But what I've done is, like I said, I named this Traffic Zeus for a reason. I had this pretty much in a very tight system, and I used the 80-20 rule, and I got rid of 80% of the rubbish, of the crap that was out there, and I concentrated on 20% of the most powerful sites out there that could drive my traffic that I needed to make me money, to make me sales, and really give me the lifestyle that I want. So again, I'm just going to go through and show you that this is Bloggerific, and again you can see me scrolling down, up and down this software here. Now, classified directories, again this submits to over 14 high quality classified directories. Backpage, Gumtree. Oh, it's telling me that error, guys. I'll click that again. You may have more than 8 browsers open, so I just need to click this tab up here, and it will take me, actually get rid of those. So again, these are classified directories. Submit your content there. Drives targeted traffic to my sites and ultimately converts sales. Now in the second, I want to show you some live sites that I've created, and you can see for yourself the type of sites that I've created. They're nothing elaborate. Some of them have been created in Niche Omega, some of them I've done beforehand. So this actually does a total of 31 article directories, 37 classified submission ads, 14 PDF submissions, 21 podcasts directories, Gigadial, Digital Podcast, Plazo, all of these, Get a Podcast, Podblaze, every single one of these, Podcast Pup, every single one. It does it to 40 press release sites, and I'm going to go ahead and click press release here, and you can see Beta News, Biz Europe, and every single one of these. Now, Social bookmarking, again, very, very powerful. And if I click on social bookmarking here, you can see Technorati, Soundforge, StumbleUpon, Dig, Facebook is in here as well. And it blasts all my content to these sites again. Social networks, Facebook, Friendster, Kazaa, Mimi, MySpace, etc., etc. You guys get the idea. And I think if you know about traffic, that this is pretty much the ultimate traffic tool out there. 44 social bookmarking, 26 social network submissions. That's how many social network sites it submits to, and over 38 video submissions. Very, very powerful for video marketing and actually driving your traffic back. Again, we can go to YouTube here and scroll down. I'm just going to take a glass of water. Bear with me. Sorry, guys. Okay. One thing is, you're not limited. I'm not limited to use Traffic Zeus on my sites that I create, the mini sites. If I put up a blog of mine, I created a blog in to do with my wedding. I'm going to get married next year, and I wanted people to know about my wedding, and I put up a blog on it. I can drive traffic to my blog with Traffic Zeus. You're not limited. I'm not limited to anything with Traffic Zeus. I can drive traffic to whatever site I like, when I like, and how I like it. You also have the spin wizard up here that you can also do some crazy spinning with your content as well. So a very, very powerful software tools. When you combine them, extremely, extremely powerful. Jani, are you there? Can you kind of share the experiences you've had with Traffic Zeus and Niche Mega?
Hey, can you hear me?
Yep, absolutely.
Hey, yeah, no,
I think you're cutting out there, Jani.
Hey.
I think we've got a problem with Jani's audio there.
Yeah, I was to generate 5. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Just continue, man. My audio is kind of bad.
Okay, no worries at all. No worries at all. So, guys, what I've done is you guys can hear me fine there, yeah? You guys can hear me absolutely fine. Just let me know. Great. Okay. Brilliant. So, Jani was speaking to me, and obviously I've made these softwares for myself. They work for me very, very well. I have today for Jani especially created a limited amount of licenses for you guys on the webinar tonight. If you're interested in grabbing the Niche Mega and Traffic Zeus software, then I'm going to be able to offer you a limited number of licenses today. I'm going to run through exactly what you're going to be getting today, just very, very shortly right now. But Jani, told me, I told him about it, and he asked me to create some licenses, and I've gone ahead and created some licenses. I'm going to be going through exactly what's available tonight. Now, my slide should change. You guys are going to be able to grab yourself the copy of the Niche Mega software, which you've seen live working in action. I'm upgrading this constantly as well. Obviously, as the internet moves, we're going to be able to really move with the times and make sure that Niche Mega stays ahead of whatever's going on the internet. So you can grab Niche Mega today with free upgrades for life. As I spend more money on creating the software, you guys will be able to have Niche Mega with free upgrades for life. You're also going to be able to grab Traffic Zeus. Now, obviously, I've shown you a very brief yet easy to use Traffic Zeus demonstration, and you can see there that I was able to log into different accounts very easily and actually drive traffic to my sites. I've shown you the live proof. There's nothing more that I really can do to show you that Traffic Zeus in my system works. I've shown you my system very clearly. I'm also going to be giving you what's known as the Alpha Box. Now, the Alpha Box, I like to call it, is 5 cache niches. So as I told you about my system, about spotting the markets as they grow, low competition, high demand, I do this research every day. I don't just do it myself. I have a small little team that help me, and I'm going to be giving this away within the Niche Mega package, 5 cash niches every month with statistical data, with keyword analysis, with trend analysis, and templates to use in the Niche Mega software. Now, obviously that's really, really important when you're creating your sites to get them up there and get them out and get traffic driving. It takes a lot of the work out of your basic work that you're doing. You're also going to be getting, now this is the crux, this is a really, really priceless, guys. If you're paying attention, make sure that you're listening, because Niche Mega Classroom I've put together, as you know, if you bought, you may not know, if you don't, then you're very, very lucky, but there are a lot of half-baked products on the internet right now, and there have been for some time, but as a show of making sure that you are successful with my system, the lucky guys that are going to be grabbing a copy today, I'm going to be doing what's known as the Niche Mega Classroom, and this is a webinar series. We're going to be doing 2 webinars a month for a whole year. 1 year. So you're going to get ongoing support, you're going to get hand-holding, questions and answers, you're going to be getting everything that you need. I have a very, very good support desk, and I look at a large number of support tickets because a lot of my business is obviously automated now. Webinars and the classroom is absolutely priceless. So you're going to be getting, you're going to be enrolled in that, and we're going to be holding you hand by hand. You're also going to be getting access completely free for 12 months to the Niche Mega members site. And I put a copy of, well, actually a screenshot of the Niche Mega members area on the right hand side there. Everything is ready to go, where you can download the Niche Mega software, go through the training videos, go through, start to use the software, start putting up your money pages. You can download Alpha Box, Traffic Zeus, and I'm going to be going through the other stuff that you can see on there. All the webinars are uploaded, recorded and uploaded for the training purposes. So if you're at work or you've got a family function, whatever the case may be, you can jump in anytime at your own leisure and actually replay the webinars, and re-listen to all of that good stuff that we went through on the webinar. Now, something extra, and I know you're probably thinking, well, this is really good, because I know it is. You're also going to be getting 1 ticket to a live workshop, a VIP intensive workshop for members only, where you can actually come to a live workshop with me and my team, and possibly, more than likely, some celebrities, some invited guests, where we're going to be sharing with you, going through your problems. Bring your laptops, we'll go through some stuff with you. We'll go through a 1-day intensive workshop. We haven't decided the dates yet, but here's the crux. We're going to be doing this, 1 in the UK and 1 in the US. So we're going to try and cater for as many people as possible, 1 in the UK and 1 in the US, so we can really help out as many people as possible, and go through this, go through the systems, and help you out on that. So you've got 1 ticket to the workshop as well. Now, Omega Supreme is something that I haven't shared with you tonight, but this is a proprietary piece of software that I've recently had done, and this is a very, very cool research tool. And I'm not going to be going through that with you tonight, but I can tell you it's very easy to use. I want to leave it as a bit of a mystery, but I think you will agree that what I've shown you clearly works. It's live proof. And Omega Supreme is something that I'm going to leave as a little surprise for you, but for those of you who are lucky enough to grab a copy today. Now, I have a small confession to make before I continue, and I'm only going to spend about 30 seconds on this. If you are looking to make £1 million or $1 million in 30 days, it's not going to happen here. If you are looking to make $100,000 within 1 week, it's not going to happen here. If you're looking to make consistent money online, and you're looking to grow a business that makes you very, very good money online over the course of the next couple of months, and learn a proper business, $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, $5,000, $10,000 a month after putting in a little bit of work, not a lot, after learning my system, then this is a system for you. But please do not go ahead and grab access today if you are not if you're looking for a very quick, rich kind of method. Jani, are you there? Are you there, Jani?
Yeah, Deep, can you hear me? Can everyone hear me?
Yep.
Can everyone hear me?
Yep, I can.
Yeah, okay. Okay, cool. If my audio cuts out, then you can just carry on. But you know, guys, that what Deep has just shown there is absolutely mind blowing. When Deep first showed me that, I was like, I couldn't believe it. I couldn't sleep for days because it's like, you know, this is stuff that I even used to do myself manually, but you can now automate it and, you know, do it with a click of a few buttons. Okay, so Deep, I mean, I'm sure everyone, guys, I mean, do you guys want to know how you can get access to this and start using it right away? If you guys are interested, type in yes, because I'm sure Deep's going to show us. Okay, Deep. So pretty much everyone wants to know how to get access. Could you just pretty much like just let everyone know how they can get access to this
problem. No problem. I think because everyone on this webinar is one of Jani's exclusive members, I want to offer a few lucky people on the webinar a chance to use the software pretty much straight after the webinar and get their sites going and start making money. But as much as I would like to offer this to everyone, I simply can't. I've granted 30 licenses for the Niche Mega package, and as soon as the 30 have gone, then that's it. I'm going to take the page down, and it's going to be a case of first come, first serve. So where you can actually grab a copy today is nicheomega.com/access. That's ACCESS. nicheomega.com/access, and it's for today only. And I'm going to be running through some stuff with you guys, but if you want a copy, there is a 30-day money-back guarantee. You can see that everything works as it should. Once you put this system to it, the webinars, the support, the Omega Supreme, the training videos, the members access, the live workshop is all very, very worth it. I think that works out, Jani, at about $80 per month. And I know that a lot of people out there are charging a lot more or even the same amount for just one part of this software. So if you go over to nicheomega.com/access, you can grab yourself access to the software, to the whole package. Now, Jani, are you still there? You can get your audio? Your audio is all right? A couple of the sites that I've created, you can see here, the link is still on there. It's www.nicheomega.com/access. Even if you just put up a couple of sites, I'll actually show you some sites in just a second. I forgot to do that while I was going through the software. But if you put up just a few sites, 3 or 4 sites, and start making money, these are live 2 examples of the sites that I have made with the templates that I'm using that are in the software itself. So if you're grabbing access today, then it's nicheomega.com/access. Now, they've got a few questions come in. I need to answer them. I see there are a few. Okay, so I've got some testimonials here, guys, that I've run some beta tests, and I want to just read these out to you, and I've got a couple more on the next slide as well. A good friend of mine, Sal from California, he's put in his words, right away I knew this was different than all the other softwares. This was more like a complete program. But what sold me was the training webinars. Every Wednesday where you are shown how to use Niche Omega and get all your questions answered. The support is awesome. Vicky from Melbourne, she says, I was helped via Skype and via remote computer. I recommend Niche Omega for anyone that is looking to get into internet marketing. This is perfect. This is the perfect program for newbies like myself and for the most advanced. Okay. Sean over here on the left-hand side, he sent me an email today, actually. I'm going to show you. Let's move over to Carly on the right-hand side because Sean sent me an email. I want to go through that with you. This is live proof of what kind of experiences people have had. Carly there on the right says, hi, Deep. Just wanted to say thanks so much for showing me the way. The software is amazing, so easy to use. I'm on my way to my 5th site, and I've only been a member for 2 weeks. I'm finally making money online, and I'm recommending Niche Omega to all my family and friends. Now, just a bit more proof for you guys, really. I had this email. This was really strange. I was completing the slides today, and I was speaking to Jani, and as I was speaking to Jani, I got this email, and this was really weird because I said, I was a little bit shocked. I said, Jani, while we're talking, I just had this email come through, and I've blurred out some of the, clearly I've had to blur out some of the email address for privacy reasons, but you can see here that this was Sean sent it to me here on the 15th of March at 15:54, and it says, "Hi Deep and the team, I wanted to send you an email and say thank you. I've been online now for 3 years trying to suss out the systems and many formulas that are out there. At first, when I lucky enough, I don't think you can spell properly, when I was lucky enough to secure a place with you and the Niche Maker package, I wasn't too sure what to expect. I just knew that you were offering a crazy amount of things, but I am so glad I did. I have finally a program that I can easily follow, and I'm so happy that I have all the tools that I need to get up and running. Like many out there, they're in a tough money spot. I was anxious to get going and see what you were selling. And to see if what you were selling really works. So far, I have made $416, so it clearly works. I'm aiming for $1,000 before the month is out. Thanks. I'll be in touch soon with some more good news." That is a live, a very, very real, and just a screenshot of the email that I got. Again, guys, I'm not too sure. I'm going to check in my back office on the other laptop right now. The domain was nichemaker.com/access. And there was 30 licenses created. I'm just going to check. Okay, guys, I just logged into the back office, and there are only a few licenses left. So after the licenses have gone, I'll be taking the page down. I'll be taking the page down forever. Jani, are you there at all? I think Jani might have some problems with his audio. So I'm just going to grab my questions box, because I think I need to say congratulations to a few people. Jenny says, I'm already in. Thank you very much, Jenny. I'll see you on the members area. You'll probably see me around before I see you around, actually, because I've got some videos of me in there. Mike says, Mike, I'm definitely coming on board. Thank you very much. This looks like a complete package. One sec, guys. Just trying to open my software. Okay. Matt says he's in. Matt says thank you very much. Benjamin says, okay, Benjamin, can you show a live site? Yeah, I can show you a live site, absolutely. I've got 4 here that I've noted for you. Let me show you a live site, guys, that I actually have. Proof URLs. Okay, this questions box is in my way. Okay. Now, like I said, guys, nichemaker.com/access. Thank you very much for those guys who have already lucky enough to grab yourself a spot in with the Niche Maker package. You can see here the questions box is taking up most of my screen, but this is a site that I use. It's called loseweightreallyfastonline.com. It's actually using one of the templates that I have in the software. I've gone ahead and affiliated myself with a product on Clickbank, and it's a very easy site, very simple. Drive traffic to it. And if I click lose weight over here, it's going to go over now to a Clickbank page, and I'm going to be affiliated with the product. Tom Venetu's burn the fat. Very, very kind of easy to use diet program that will work very well for anyone who's looking to buy. So again, I'll show you another one, guys. Just give me a second. My computer started to slow down slightly after this pop-up. I'm going to press cancel that off, and let's go to. I'm telling you some of the niches that I'm in, actually. I'm going to show you another one that I've been operating in for a little while now, and this is called Debt Management Help Now. And this is a couple of the this is a site that I use that generates me a bit of money online on one of the many accounts that I have. Again, I'm affiliated here to a Clickbank product that shows people how to get out of debt fast. Now, I'm sure I can go ahead and show you more sites, but I think that's fairly boring. I'd rather answer a couple of questions that you guys have just to possibly shrink any of the doubts or eradicate any of the doubts that you have. Right, okay. Daniel, thank you very much. Thanks very much, Daniel. I'll see you inside. Amazing presentation. I just purchased and I'm excited to start. Ryan in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Thank you very much, Ryan. I hope you can make it to the workshop. I'm not too sure where it's going to be in the US, but it's going to be somewhere where, you know, I know you guys get your domestic flights are fairly cheap and reasonable. When I do article marketing, I can post. Can I post my article to all the niche directories? Yeah, you can. You can post it to all the niche directories, and it does that for you. It does it very quickly and powerfully. And again, like I say, guys, if you're looking to make money overnight, this is not the place. But if you want a solid business and you want to make good money within the next week or so, this is the place. And you want to understand how to make some serious good money, you need to jump on board. I need to just double check how many licenses I've had. But you know what, I think I kicked the plug out of my laptop, so I need to turn it back on. So luckily enough, some of you might be able to sneak in. Just taking a sip of water, guys. Give me 1 second. Jani, are you there? Have you got your audio back? I guess not. Jani's got a problem with his wireless. Okay, guys, a couple of more questions. Okay, if one or two of you are having a problem, if you're having a problem, please feel free to email. Please feel free to go over to the link, nicheomega.com/access. I'll bring the URL up for you again, nicheomega.com/access, and that's everything that you're going to be getting. I know for a fact that you will not be able to find another project, another package out there that will be offering you the same value for the price that I've put this up for tonight. It's absolutely crazy. Antonio says, Jani, this webinar is absolutely awesome. Jacket, you need to come over to the support desk and submit a support ticket. I'm trying to purchase, but it's finding a hitch. Tawana Harris, okay, I'm sorry about that. Oh no, Tawana's in a tag. Tag says I'm trying to purchase, but I'm finding a hitch. Tag, there's someone I have on live support that should be able to help you out with that. Please make sure that you let me know if you've got any problems. You need to email the support desk, support@nicheomega.com. support@nicheomega.com. Okay, Tag says he's in. Cyrus is in. Deep, Karen says, Deep, I'm in. I'm still a newbie and I've always stumped on what Clickbank products to select and how to get traffic. Recently I saw the power of using Facebook in London. Look forward to getting started. Thank you very much, Karen. I'm sure you're going to have a great time here. Tag, no, not Tag. James, you need to go over to nicheomega.com/access. I think I'm going to have to shut this down. This actually works on the Niche Omega software, Traffic Zeus, and Omega Supreme. Omega Supreme and Traffic Zeus work on the Mac. Currently, Niche Omega is working on the PC, but I'm working on bringing out a Mac version. I haven't got a Mac myself just yet, but people keep telling me that I need to buy a Mac. But I haven't bought myself one because Niche Omega doesn't work on the Mac. But it should be. I should have the version that works in about 3 to 4 weeks' time when I buy myself a Mac computer. So, Antonio. No, I've gone through Antonio. Any more questions here? Let me just have a quick look. Neil, I'm not too sure about that. You need to email me, buddy. I need to get some help still. Okay, who's that? Marion, I think there might be too many people hitting the site at the same time, guys, if a couple of you are receiving the error. If you guys are seeing the error. I mean, what I can do is, Nisha said, how would you purchase for the Mac? I'll make all members a current member. I'm not going to open this out to thousands and thousands of people. So if you're a Mac user, then I can comfortably tell you that every single thing apart from Nisha Mega right now works on the Mac. It works on an emulator on the Mac. So if you have something like, pardon me, if you have something like Fusionware or Parallels, you can run it in Fusionware or Parallels, but I should be bringing out a Mac version for those Mac users very shortly. But everything else is working fine. Matt says his payment is pending. Why? You're probably looking. There's probably a manual review on that, Matt, for some reason by the payment processing firm. So there's nothing to worry about. You'll be notified as soon as that's happened. If anything is up, I will certainly contact you personally. Nisha, yeah, go ahead. Naisha Cade, I think I've spelled that right. You can go ahead and purchase and grab your access now, and I will. If there's actually copies left, I need to log into my other PC. Let me just actually log in. Yeah, grab yourself now, and we will go ahead and I'll let you know. Sharon says, Sharon, what do you say, meaning free? So after downloading the software on my computer, I can download it again on a new computer I get later. Yeah, Sharon, just let me know, you've got a new computer or you've upgraded, etc., and I'll, make sure that you can download another version and use your license key there. Obviously, I've created different licenses, a number of different license keys for you. Okay, Tom says, Tom, you need to submit a support ticket over at support@nishamega.com, or you can go over to nishamega.com/access and speak to my support team when you exit the page. That's no tag. That's not right. You've got the wrong email address. It's Nisha Mega. You've spelled it wrong there. Maybe you've just got a typo in your box. Please direct for support. Do you have high-ranking organics? Example of Aaron, I've shown you a couple of sites. I think it's going to be a bit difficult for me to dig out some sites and go into my hosting account right now. But I've shown you quite a bit of proof tonight. I can't get through. The payment is pending. New Zealand to UK takes a while. Yeah, Yvonne, I wouldn't worry too much if your payment is pending from the New Zealand to UK. There possibly maybe again a manual review is to make sure that nothing goes wrong with or no fraudulent activities are happening, and therefore it's protecting you as well. So don't worry about that. I think I'm going to have to close it down, guys. Just check in a second. Pete says, I hope this is going to change my life. Pete North, buddy. I'm really glad that you're in, and I'll see you on the inside, and I'll see you on the weekly webinars, on the 2 weekly webinars. What you need to do is just stick at this. You will make money with this, and it will change your life. You just need to put in the work, just like Sean and Carly and Sal and Vicky and the other people that are in. So, who of you guys have enjoyed tonight's presentation and actually learned some new stuff, and have actually seen some brand new stuff that you've never seen before? And did it make sense? Talking this much really gives you a bit of a dry throat. I had to drink quite a bit of water. I think my questions box is slightly slow. But yeah, the link again, the access link is nishamega.com/access. Whoops, my questions box has gone. I've got one more slide that I want to share with you guys, and we'll spend just a couple of minutes on that. And these are some quotes, and I know some people just wash over quotes very quickly, but this is some advice that's changed my life. One of them is if you do what you've always done, you'll always get what you've always got, and that is very, very true online. On the internet moves very, very fast, and you have to obviously move with the times in order to make a consistent, to make the 6-figure, 7-figure business. And if you always do what you've always done on the internet, you're always going to get what you've always got. Make sure you change the way you do things. If you haven't, had a chance to grab a copy and access the Niche Maker package today, then find a way. Where there's a will, there's a way. You can always grab yourself. You can always better your life by doing something different. Now, the other copy that the quote that I go by is, be sure you don't have any regrets in life. And this is something that I actually live by pretty much on a daily basis. Going to a slightly deeper level, I wake up in the mornings and I make sure that I don't have any regrets, and I make sure that I do everything. If there's work to be done, if there's some new stuff that I need to buy for my fiance or my family, or I want to go on a holiday, or we all have a little to-do list that we want to do before we leave. Shall I put it in a nice way? Then make sure you don't have any regrets. If it's to skydive, if it's to make money online and free up some time. The most expensive thing that you can actually pay for is time. So with making money online with the Niche Maker system, you do buy yourself time, and I can pretty much tell you that you won't have any regrets when it comes to making money online and using the Niche Maker system. The last thing you want is in a year's time, it's just think to yourself, I wish I bought Niche Maker back then. By now, I would be absolutely fine. Okay, so Jani, are you still there? I'm not too sure if he's available. I can see you on the attendees list, but I'm not too sure if your audio is working. Okay, it's probably not. I'll carry on ranting for a couple of seconds. David says, thank you, I'm in. Cyrus says, captures are all automated. Absolutely. Caroline says, I've just bought and got access to the members areas. Wow, this is so cool. Caroline, thank you very much. Paul says, thanks for your time, Jani. We've got Greg. Greg says, thanks. Jeff said, are you relegated to certain niches? No, you're not relegated to certain niches. You can do anything with this at all. You can drive any traffic to this, any traffic with Traffic Zeus to your Niche Maker sites and to any sites that you want. You're not limited there at all. Matt says, I'm really looking forward to this. I'm in. Where does it pull content from? You can pull content from pretty much anywhere. In the members area, I've given you access to a secret site that I use to over 18,000 public directory PLR articles that you can use. So you really can't get any better than that. The seminar in the UK, I'm not too sure. It's probably most likely going to be in London. That's where I'm based, and we're going to grab a decent place in London, and we're going to be doing the seminar and the workshop there. Calvin says, I'm in. Woohoo! I will. J-Ron says, I will, and I'm in. Thank you very much. Lee A.M says, thanks for this fantastic webinar, Jani and Mr. W. Okay, many thanks. Paddy, have learned lots. Thank you very much, Richard. I've already purchased product and received confirmation. Julie, thanks very much. I sent a verification to PayPal. Great. Okay. I want in. Grab yourself in. You guys are awesome. Thanks for the opportunity, Nicholas. No problem, Nicholas. I appreciate it. I'll see you on the inside. Guys, I'm going to wrap it up now in about 5 minutes. I'm going to give you guys about 5 minutes. If you give me a second, I can actually plug in my laptop because I kicked out the plug. I can't see how many bloody licenses are left. Just give me a second. Nahed says, Deep, you are great, and I'm in. Okay. Oh no, it wasn't off, it was on standby. Okay, let me just check the license. Okay, there's 2 licenses left. No false guests here or anything like that. There's 2 licenses left. I've been perfectly honest with you guys all the way through. I've shown you pretty much everything I can in the time that I've had tonight. And Luke says, is there a way you can just get Traffic Zeus? I'm afraid not, buddy. It comes as a part of the system, a part of the package. If you think about Traffic Zeus, I know of products out there that charge $47, $57, $67, up to $97 per month for only a portion of what Traffic Zeus does. Now, the price of the access link today works out less than $80 a month or something like that, which is absolutely ridiculous. So, Traffic Zeus is a part of the package, and I can tell you now, you won't regret grabbing access. There's only 2 licenses left, so please make sure that you grab yourself access now. Sonia says, is this compatible with Mac? I've gone over this, Sonia, but just for your benefit, the Omega Supreme, which is a software piece that I didn't show you tonight, but is available for download, and also Traffic Zeus is compatible on Mac. At the moment, Niche Omega is being built for the Mac. I'm a Windows man. I have only one Mac, and I've used one Mac in my life, but unfortunately it's an iMac. It's not one I work off of. I'm getting myself a new Mac, and I've been pounded to buy a Mac. And actually, people tell me it's God's gift having a Mac, and they seem to defend it with their life. So I'm being forced to buy a Mac and actually create Niche Omega to work on a Mac. So I'm definitely getting the Niche Omega software to put on a Mac. Someone says server error in application. Well, there may be a couple of people trying to get in. John, I'm not too sure about that. John, you're going to have to. I'll have to see what I can do for you there. Once you go on Mac, you never go back. Probably. Well, I don't know. I have a Mac. I've only used it now and again. I use my Windows machine, but that seems to be the running theme when people have a Mac computers. Okay, Deborah, thanks for contacting support. You probably have to just you said that you've obviously gained access, but your payment is pending. No problem. They'll sort that out for you. Michael Mayer says, I'm afraid not, Michael. I'm afraid not. Access is not free, but I put a very, very special package together, and I know for a fact, hand on heart, guys, that there's nothing out there that beats this package. You can see here that I've put together Niche Omega, Traffic Zeus, Omega Supreme, Alpha Box, Niche Omega Classroom, the workshop, and the members area, plus the training in the members area. It's just absolutely fantastic, and I know that anyone can actually do well with the Niche Omega package. Okay, let's have a look. Thanks for responding to my email. Okay, John, I'll see what I can do. Again, contact support@nicheomega.com if you've got any problems. There's a special treat available. Okay, we got one left. I think a couple people have actually had trouble, so there's just one left. Just going to take a sip of water, guys. Again, 1 second. Okay, guys. Pete, yeah, this definitely is the start of something new. Tim, okay, buddy, just hold on a second. I'm having posted, but I didn't receive. Don't worry, Stephen, you definitely will. It could be just the case of the internet being slightly slow. Just give it a second. Okay, guys, I think I'll give it another 2 minutes. 1 minute. I'm going to give it 1 minute. Just 1 minute. Robert, you can get started as soon as you can. Absolutely. Oh, Pete North. Okay, Pete. No worries. Enjoyed tonight. John McKenzie says enjoyed tonight. Thanks. Does the software post to Facebook, and if so, what does this? Yep, it does post to Facebook. Traffic Zeus posts to Facebook, Twitter, Stumble Upon, all sorts of. Let me show you again very quickly. You've got over here social networks, Facebook, Friendster, Gather, Kazaa, and my system's gone slow slightly. Just give me a second. MySpace, Steamrock, Bebo, My Life, My Operator, My Opera, My Yearbook, LinkedIn, Twitter, all of this stuff. Every one of these. Okay, guys. Like I said, there's just one access. I think one access left. Yes, you can put. Terry says, can you put in? Guys, listen. I did say earlier, you don't have to. You're not restricted to using Traffic Zeus on your niche Omega sites that you build. If you already have sites, you can drive traffic to them using Traffic Zeus. You're not limited. I wouldn't do that for you, to you guys. Chris says, hold on, I want the last one. Chris, you've got to go over to nicheomega.com/access. There's the link. Let me put it up for you. nicheomega.com/ oops, sorry, I'm getting all tongue twisted. nicheomega.com/ access, ACCESS. Okay. Couple of people are asking about the traffic and what it does. You guys here on the right hand side, the submission mode. If I go to video, you can see it submits to video, YouTube, MySpace. Oops, it's just got too many tabs open. Let me close these. MySpace, Vimeo, Google Video. You've got, let's just let my computer catch up slightly. Google Video, Metacaf, all of these video submissions, 38 video submission sites, which are going to drive your traffic. Andy, yes, I'll definitely let you know, or my support team will let me know, and I'll contact you once you're doing that. Thanks a lot. Robert says, thanks. This is this is a good thing that you did this. I did see this. It's not a prank. No, it's not a prank. Not by a long shot. Robert, this is a very, very powerful, working, non-expiring software tool that I also will be upgrading, and anyone who's grabbing access today will be getting free upgrades. Okay. I'm going to call it a day for tonight, guys. I want to thank everyone. I'm going to see if Jani's still on the webinar. He may have had a bit of trouble grabbing his audio or getting his audio working, but I'm going to call it a day and thank everyone for coming tonight. I hope you really, really enjoyed the webinar. One question again. Someone's asked about PC and PC. Is this software limited to one PC? Cirrus. Little wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Don't worry about that. You've got nothing to worry about. If you want, once you get to the point of making good money with Niche Omega and you want to get other people using it, the ability to do that is there. That's your answer. Your answer's in what I just said. If you want other people to use it, they need other license keys, and the ability to do that is there. So once again, guys, thank you very much for coming tonight. I've taken up a little bit more of your time than I would have liked to, but I think you guys have really enjoyed tonight. I certainly have. I'm very excited for the guys that have jumped in and got to grab yourself a copy. Jani, are you there? One last time. Deep calling Jani. Miss W calling Jani. No, I think he's had a problem. I think he's had a problem. Okay, guys. There's still quite a few of you on right now. I'm just a bit conscious of the time that I'm keeping you guys away from your normal lives. So once again, thank you very much. I'm going to be ending the webinar in about 30 seconds. You can grab access if there is one available at nicheomega.com/access. So for me, Deep Walia over in the UK, it's 10 to 1 in the morning. Wherever you are in the world, good morning, good night, good afternoon. But definitely God bless, and I will see everyone very soon. Thank you very much for coming tonight, and I'll see you guys later. I'm going to be ending the webinar. Thanks very much.